Hi everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am here to do a tag video. So if you guys have been following my Instagram lately, you know I celebrated my 1-year channel anniversary just a couple of weeks ago on October 15th. And before we get started into this video, I just want to say thank you to all of you, whether you are a follower of me on Instagram, which I also just celebrated my 2-year anniversary on there, which is absolutely insane, or you're a subscriber here on my YouTube channel. You guys are the most amazing people. Seriously, I would not be here doing what I do without you guys. It's seriously insane. In this past year, I have been reposted by Rainbow Loom, followed by them. I was Loom Star of the Week. All of those within the span of a couple months, and that is all thanks to you guys. So once again, thank you so much. I love you all. I can't thank you enough. So like I said, I'm here to do a tag video, and this tag is called the Get to Know Me tag. This is a tag about me. I've had a lot of questions, especially recently, about requesting a video to talk more about my personal life, and I figured, why not? That'd be a lot of fun. I did do a Q&A, but that was mostly Rainbow Loom focused things. This is more of a personal video, so I figured it would be fun to celebrate my 1-year channel anniversary by doing this. So I'm going to jump right in and get started because there is a total of 30 questions, so this is going to be a long video. Question number 1 is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Marie. My full name is actually Jacqueline Marie. I'm actually named after Jacqueline Kennedy, the former president's wife, and I've always gone by Jackie since I was a little kid, but my full name is Jacqueline Marie, so fun fact about me. Number 2 is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is black, but I also really love pink. Those are pretty much tied for my favorite color. Number 3 is, who is your best friend? My best friend, her name is Heather. She is a friend from high school. We met my junior year, her sophomore year. She's a great kid. She is thinking about starting a YouTube channel, so if she does, I'll have her linked down below for you guys to go check out. She's just a great person overall. Number 4 is, how tall are you? I am 5'8". I have always been tall for my age. Kind of a fun fact, but I am pretty tall for my age. Number 5 is, cats or dogs? I'm going to have to say dogs. I never have actually owned a cat or a dog in my entire life, but I've been asking my parents for years to get a dog. Growing up, I would have said I would want a cat, but I'm definitely more a dog person. Number 6 is, the funniest moment throughout school. So going back to my junior year of high school, I was in an accounting class. I went to a vocational school in my home state, and I was in there with my class and my crush at the time, who happens to be one of my best friends, and something happened and it made me laugh, and I actually fell out of my chair right in front of him. So that is one of my funniest moments, but it was all good. Just a fun little moment. So the next one is number 7, which is, how many countries have you visited? I have not visited any other countries besides the US. I am planning on a trip to go up to Canada sometime in the near future, but I also would love to visit Scotland, England, and Japan eventually. Those have definitely been places I wanted to visit for years. But as of right now, I've never been out of the country. Number 8, are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I am in college right now. I am in my 5th semester, or no, going into my 5th semester. It'll be 5 semesters in the spring. I am a liberal arts major, but I hope to eventually get my degree in English at a state college. Number 9 is, what's your favorite subject / worst subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school, once again, I went to a vocational school, so we were learning like the tools of the trade. My favorite subject was medical terminology. For a really, really long time, I wanted to go into the medical field. Ever since I was probably about 4 or 5 years old, up until last year, I was like convinced I was going into the medical field. But after I started reading more and I started my other channel as well as my blog, my opinion has changed, and now I do want to do an English major. But like I said, my best subject in school was medical terminology. My worst subject in school was math. I've never really liked math, to be honest. I wasn't bad at it. I just did not enjoy the class. Number 10 is, what is your favorite drink? Probably water, but other than that, Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. Number 11 is, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animals are wolves. I love wolves. Number 12 is, what is your favorite perfume? I don't really wear a ton of perfume, but I do have one I wear a lot. I'm going to go get it right off camera. So it would be this one. I go to Bath & Body Works a lot, so I always get some of their body spray. This is the Pink Lemonade Fizz. Looks like this. I'm actually going to have to get a new one sometime in the future. But this is the one I use a whole lot. I also use their Winter Wonderland scent. I also have it over there on my nightstand, but this is the one I primarily use the most. The next one is 13, and that is tea or coffee. For me, this is going to be tea. I have never been a coffee fan. Unless it is a Frappuccino from Starbucks, that's the only time I really do drink coffee. I just don't like the taste of it, just personally for me, so whenever I need a hot drink, it's usually tea. Number 14, what would you or have you named your children? I am only 20, but I've had baby names picked out for years. So if I do plan on having kids, so when I do have kids, if it's a girl, I do plan on naming her Lily or Leia, of course, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Of course, Leia would come in. And if it's a boy, I have actually more boys' names picked up than I do girls, ironically. It would be either James, Jackson, or Luke. The next one, number 15, is what sports do you or have you played? I am a dancer. I've been a dancer for pretty much my entire life. I danced at a dance studio a couple of towns over from me for 15 years, and now I am the vice president of dance club at my college. And other than that, I did soccer for a year, which I didn't like. It was personally not for me. I did cheerleading for a couple of years, but those are really the only sports I really played. But dance, I still dance to this day. It's a huge part of my life, and I definitely love it more than anything else. Number 16 is what is your favorite book? Now, if you guys follow my other channel, Evil Queen Books, which I'll have linked down below, you would know I talk about this book a lot on my on that channel. That is Grey by Pete Wentz. Pete Wentz is the bassist and lyricist for the band Fall Out Boy, which is my favorite band of all time. And this is his fiction book he came out with in 2013. I read it my senior year of high school. It's amazing. It's adult contemporary. It doesn't focus heavy on romance. It's more deals with heavy topics such as suicide and depression. It's really, really fantastic. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Number 17 is who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I'm going to stay away from looming and DIY YouTubers and booktubers for this question. My favorite YouTube channels of all time are Smosh. That is my favorite YouTube channel of all time. That channel is the reason I'm on YouTube to this day. But that could be a whole separate video. I love Joey Graceffa. I've actually met him when he came to Boston for his book tour last year. Shane Dawson, Kalel. That's just a few of my favorite YouTube channels. There's so many. I could make an entire video just talking about my favorite YouTube channels. Number 18 is what are your favorite movies? My favorite movie of all time is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. But I'm a huge fan of all the Star Wars movies. I also really love the Harry Potter movies. What else? The grown-ups movies I've really liked. That's just to name a few. There's a million ones I could list off. Number 19 is are you single or taken? I am single. Number 20 is what is your ideal first date? My ideal first date, I think I'm just going to go with the classic and just say dinner and a movie. And you can't go wrong with that. Number 21 is how many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? I have had one boyfriend, and that was my sophomore year of high school. We were never really an official thing. That was the thing. But we dated for 3 months before we broke up. So yeah, I've only had like really one boyfriend. It wasn't even that serious. Number 22 is favorite memory from childhood. I have a lot of favorite memories. My favorite memory, I'm going to say for this video, is going down to my grandmother's house in South Carolina. We go down there every year. Unfortunately, she passed away last year. She lived off the coast of Beaufort, South Carolina on a barrier island. And I always remember the fantastic memories we had there, swimming in the pools, going to the ocean, going golfing, because half the island is actually golf courses. It was just a whole lot of fun, and like I said, we still go down every year, but it's not the same since she has passed away. Number 23 is do you speak any languages and how? Well, I don't speak any other languages besides English. I know a little bit of Greek because a lot of my family is Greek. I know a little bit of Japanese because I tried learning that a couple of years ago, but I don't really speak anything fluently. Number 24 is do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have one younger brother whose name is Matt. He is 2.5 years younger than me. Number 25 is how would you describe your fashion sense? I really don't have any fashion sense, but if I had to describe it, I would guess you could say like punk rock. I typically kind of like, for example, from the outfit I'm wearing right now, I'll usually like wear a band tee and a pair of jeans and this jacket I got at a local shop that's faux leather. That's pretty much my day-to-day outfit when I'm going out. Other than that, you can really just find me in my PJs all day. Number 26 is, what is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is one we actually go to, me and my family go to quite a bit. We get takeout with it from there every year, or every week, excuse me. And that is a local restaurant. I don't think it's anywhere else in the United States besides New England. I could be wrong. That's called the 99 Restaurant. It's a nice bar and pub. It's really good. Great food. I love there. We get takeout, like I said, every week from there. I love it. Number 27 is, what are some of your favorite TV shows? I don't really watch a whole lot of TV anymore. But the ones I do watch are Once Upon a Time. And that's about it. That's the one I really just watch. Other than that, if I'm usually watching TV, I'm either watching Once Upon a Time, like I said, or I'm watching sports. I love watching my New England Patriots play. I love watching the Boston Bruins play because those are my local teams. So that's usually what you can find me watching. Number 28 is PC or Mac. I'm going to go with PC for this. I don't own it. I own Apple products, but I've never owned a MacBook or a Mac computer. I would love to eventually, but from now I'm going to say PC. Number 29 is, what phone do you have, iOS versus Android? I have an iPhone 6s. I recently actually got that. The camera I'm using right now is actually my phone. I got that 2.5 weeks ago. So I used the Apple. I've always used Apple. And the last question is, tell us one of your bad habits. One of my bad habits, let's see. For a while, I was said, like chewing at my nails, but I don't really do that as much anymore. I would say I'm a pretty good procrastinator. I usually am good at putting things off until the very last second. So I guess you could call that a bad habit, but yeah. So that is all I'm going to have in this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I'll be sure to have my other channel as well as my vlog linked down below, along with all of my social media. So my Twitter and my Instagram for this channel will be linked down below with those. And other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!